on the third dimension. In this plane, we are like in a bubble, but at the same time, we are disconnected from source. And that's the same thing what happens is when you move your chakras, basically walking zombies, you could say. Do you know what I mean? With an illusion connected to source, you're not. Yeah. Well, it's about conquer and destroy. People's safety and power comes from possessions and controls.
The third plane is all about lack and competition and wants and desires and obsessions.
More power. More power. More power will steal more people's solar plexus chakra. They do so they have more power. People that support it, harvesting for their own power. They've disconnected from source. So in this area, we're stuck in the root chakra and lower dense fear-based energy thoughts and programs. Always in fear, lack, and competition and hardships, and life's unfair, and everybody's out to get me.
That's right. A little bit of a victim feeling there. People believe the security comes from bank account and money and transactions and business. But we want to have transactions of love and unconditional love that's back and forth and raising humanity's awareness. Also about connection with Gaia.
All right, so it's basically that was all about where people have their happiness is from all the possessions that they own. So in the fourth dimension, though, it's up a little bit higher there. It's a pretty exciting place to be as you're growing into it. We can all get there, but you can't get there with the chakras removed. You get an illusion of it, but it's not real. So in the fourth dimension, people start to wake up. And the flower starts to open. Your life flower, you open. All your chakras open.
That's right. People's frequencies start to rise. They start to bring awareness in each one of their chakras. And their mood, their attitude, it has a higher default, shall we say, a default frequency of that they're radiating out. So from instead of being more jealous, there's hatred, that kind of thing, they've raised their default vibration to being more like neutral, to being hope, to being a willingness, some goodwill towards mankind.
Yes, good karma. Start banking good karma.
That's right.
Good karma. That's a good thing to have.
Compassion.
That's security. Not your bank account. That's security. And the security is knowing that Creator will take care of you. That's the true security. So, and this also in the fourth dimension is all our chakras start to spin more quickly. They become more active. They start to shine brighter. They also open and take sun's rays and moon's rays and codes and frequencies that are around us. They open up like a daisy, a morning daisy, and take in codes and integrate into our DNA. It's like our soul star chakra. It's responsible. It takes some beautiful things in and then integrates all into our body. We'll explain more about this later. But these such beautiful things these chakras are. Such great benefit they are.
It's part of our heritage.
So in this dimension, open-heartedness starts to happen. You start to have more love and compassion, like a Kuan Yin love. It's just a deep love, and Mother Mary love, and a Mary Magdalena love that you start to have.
Love for your world, love for your family, your soul family, your galactic family.
Plants and animals, and all life and all existence.
Right.
You just see it.
And as you recognize love for others, so you recognize love for yourself too, because you can't have love for others unless you have love for yourself. And that's self-worth, and that's what we're building up, is higher frequency,
higher frequency,
higher awareness.
And the archons don't like love, and they don't like people together. So ripping out your chakras, they'll allow you to not really connect to Creator, remember what true love is again. You only believe in the love that society's telling you love is, and so they got you. All right, so this one, compassion, unity, self-love, love for others, love for the world, like Fiona was just saying. And you also set healthy boundaries and know your worth now. You are worthy. You're valued and needed. Just a presence alone should show you how needy you are. And I also do a self-worth video on my Miraculate page and a free self-worth video on my website as well for people who want to help ignite more of their self-worth, because you're worthy. If you could see your spiritual resume, you would just see how worthy you are to be here on this plane right now.
Everybody is of divine worth, and it's great to see that. And that's when we have our chakras, we're able to see that and feel that, because that's a connection with higher self and Creator.
Yeah, I do like an hour a day of meditations on my chakras, and it's just such a beautiful thing to take that time out and to do it. So they start to see their gifts that are needed here, spiritual too. Just like I was saying, you value needed here, what you have to share people need, and you start to see that now in the fourth dimension. Gifts and abilities, spiritual powers, wisdom start to emerge and be activated. Your attributes, wisdom, spiritual powers all start to be activated now.
And when you have your self-worth, you also feel more confident. You start to speak your truth. You know your self-identity. You know who you are. You know your mission on life. And that's also elevates your frequency.
You start to believe in past lives. And you start to remember your own. And soon you see others' past lives as well. I do past life readings as well for people, and Fiona does as well. And you see them very clearly because you activate. You get your third eye and you get the pineal gland, all those things activated right there, and you see them very, very crystal clear, and you can help so many people heal aspects of the past life that's so drastically affecting them this lifetime.
That's right. That's your brow chakra, right? It allows you to see that intuitive
To see those
aspect
past
of
lives.
clairvoyance. That's right. So you become more open-minded and loving towards others and accepting of their beliefs. And you're able to love humanity
Yeah.
no matter who they are, what they do. You can accept them unconditionally. And
There's
that's
many
it.
paths to Creator, right? You start to be more accepting of all the religions that are. There's thousands of different religions and thousands of variations or hundreds of variations of religions as well. But they're all fighting amongst each other. Do you know what I mean? My God's more powerful than your God. Do you know what I mean? But on this realm, we start us coming together and just acknowledging, accepting, and loving all aspects of themselves. And there's a lot of confusion here.
There's so many paths to Creator.
There is.
There's not just one way up the mountain, you know?
Yeah.
There's so many ways to get there and to realize that and have that in your heart. Yeah.
So it's fun to kind of go through that experience. So like we're multidimensional beings that can actually manifest anything anytime we want instantaneously. So here we are in the physical form, and we have to remember who we are, remember our gifts, and learn to be grateful for what we have, and learn the law of attraction to create material gains and things and success, our success, material success in our life. And we so desperately want to skip everything, but if you could see your spiritual resume again, you'd see that you want to come here to experience this challenge, and ripping your chakras is not going to help you this way. All right, so next one to do is jump into the fifth dimension, the one that so many people so eagerly want to get into right now. They want to jump, okay, I want the fifth dimension. Oh, he's in the spirit. I want to get the fifth dimension. Right about my chakras getting there. Yeah. So in this dimension, portals open in your heart. So we have 33 portals in our heart center. And I like to show my moo guy. Oh, it's upside down heart. Just really, really quick. Just want to do a big heart for you, okay? I like to show a big heart center. It's in my self-worth video as well. So I'll explain more about this as we go along. But Mu basically opens up all the portals in your heart and gives you more compassion, like a Quenya kind of view on the world. And you have a lot of love and compassion for all life.
Empathy for all humanity.
Yes.
That's right. In this dimension, you treat others the way you would love to be treated. So you have a great understanding. When we have understanding, then we have the compassion. Because we've been there. We know what it's like.
Okay, so in this dimension, you treat others the way you'd like to be treated. We encourage unity, fairness, equality, and oneness with all of the plants and earth, animals, and all races. You develop your mastery.
You see, you have the power to create your reality and the power to change it. You realize that you're 100% responsible for what is in your life by the law of attraction. You see, everything, all the experiences that you went through was for your highest and greatest good. You realize that you had that suffering, but then you learned from it, and then you rose above it, and you grew out of that stage.
Yeah, Archangel Uriel will help us discover that by turning our adversities into blessings for us. So Archangel Uriel will be here during this session, an informational video to assist you with understanding why you went through this and what choices you made, and to help you get through this with ease and grace to shift you back into your alignment process.
That's right, Marisa Rousseau, she says, turn your pain into your power.
Yes.
That's right.
Like I used to live on the streets, and I come from a neglected home, and things were really tough in my life, and I used that to change my life around and represent the Army Alliance of Light now to bring informative information to help free the children of God that are here. So I've just changed myself around. So you use the pain instead of, oh, poor victim me, oh, poor me, oh, my life sucks so bad. No, you break free from that. You use that to help fuel and your fire to help assist other people in the world. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Turn your pain into power today. Go into your heart today.
But with the power comes great responsibility.
Yes.
So you realize that you do own everything that you bring into your life. You do realize that you have created. So you accept that responsibility.
Yes, and like we have like a pride, humility, like a power, humility. It's really about humility. My grandma always said, I want you to learn more about humility, and she always told me that. So I learned more about this humility. And the more you learn about it, the more you don't know about it. And it's like a living thing. It's not something you can really understand. You actually have to live it and practice humility. No matter how much someone tells you about humility, that's that book smarts. But you got to live in that humbleness in all areas of your life, especially when you're triggered to go into humility and give up the need to be right. You know what I mean? It can be very tricky to the ego, humbling the ego. You're just going to come into a place of that. So, in this dimension, dark, run from you. Your light shines very bright in all dimensions. All multi-dimensional aspects of yourself shine very bright. Like, oh, I don't want to go near him. He's going to zap me back into the realms. You know what I mean?
You become a beacon. That's right. So here all 5 chakras awaken, and soon all 12 awaken.
all like 12 or 13, many aspects of chakras. There's many different races here from different planets, and all beings have their own chakra system. Okay, but we're going to be discussing, I think, 12 or 13 chakras during this video today, the ones that we want to focus on directly. Okay, these are the ones that we really want to look at today. All right.
That's right.
So
some beings have up to 16.
Yes, up to 16 chakras. Some have 3. In Lemuria, I've heard of beings with 3 chakras. Okay, so I know that they can difference in varieties, but they're very, very important to have all aspects of them inside of you. So when all chakras are aligned, a portal in your heart opens like a stargate. The power of Source flows through your heart chakra and higher heart chakra. When you keep your chakras in place and do all the work and open all 33 portals of your chakra by forgiving people, not ripping them out.
Mm-hmm. So you embody the energy of awakened ancient master, like a big sequoia tree. You become a beacon. You almost become a magnet too to more light, right?
Mm-hmm.
You start to attract that and to grow your beacon and grow your community around you of lights and light workers and light bearers and way showers.
Mm-hmm. And you merge with them like Jesus and Muhammad and Buddha and Krishna and the unicorns and the orbs. You start to merge with them. They allow you to merge with them even more, and they merge with you even more, and it's like a very exciting party. Woo!
That's right.
Here the angels, guides, and ascended masters work very closely with you to assist you on your life mission, your life purpose. Fuliastia. There's nothing but love and compassion here, and you see everything that everyone is going through is for their highest good, their highest growth, and you have eyes of compassion for them. You see from a hawk's perspective. I know so many of you so desperately want to know God, and so many of you desperately want to ascend with everybody else, but ripping out your chakras is not the way to do this. We avoid this, okay? Let's do the work together as a unity, as one, okay?
That's right. So going into the chakras, the colors, the root chakra will, Chris has a beautiful
I did a really nice drawing. Look at my drawing. Yeah. I had a lot of fun with this. You gotta bring your innocence out and have a lot of fun.
That's right. So the root chakra is the red chakra.
Mm-hmm.
The sacral is orange. The solar plexus yellow.
Mm-hmm.
The heart chakra is green.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. It can also have aspects of pink to it because there's so many aspects to love. There's so many ways to express and to feel and to experience love.
And when you go into like a 5th dimension with your chakras, they actually change color. They change to a brighter color, a lighter color, a more translucent color as you grow and expand on your chakras. So they can change in their color as they grow, and as other ones merge together.
That's right. So then we go up to the throat chakra,
Mm-hmm.
the brow chakra, or the third eye chakra, and then the crown chakra.
Crown chakra.
And there are ones above the crown as well.
Mm-hmm.
They are also what they call 5 transcendent chakras, which are forming between the 5 main chakras, or the 7 main chakras, as well, depending on a person's own spiritual development. The most common are the upper heart, so between the throat and the heart chakra, as well as the upper solar plexus chakra. Those are the ones that have been opened more commonly in people right now.
Okay, so I just want to talk about the first chakra, or I'm going to talk about here is the Earth Star chakra, just right here below. I did a little picture of it too. So as I did the Earth Star chakra here, as you can see, a nice blue color of it, and it's kind of like a mycelia web network that connects it all together. So if I did mushroom picking, you could tap in this energy and the mushrooms would communicate to you because you're tapping this Earth Star, the positive crystalline grid frequency system. And these people that are grounding and removing people's chakras are tapping into the negative grid system in Mother Earth, and it's going right in and feeding these dark entities when they're removing their chakras.
Mm-hmm. So this is the grounding chakra, the chakra of of loving Mother Earth and all life on her. It's our connection to Mother Earth. It's how we anchor our energies and our light frequencies into the Mother, and how we ascend together, because we're ascending with Mother. As we anchor in our energies, so we are also helping Mother Earth to ascend. Mm-hmm. Through this chakra, we will feel connected to all life. We can go on shamanic journeying. We feel at home on this planet, because some people don't feel at home because the Earth Star chakra is not opened or connected or aligned. And from this feeling of being at home, we feel a greater sense of self and self-identity. So it can be up to 1 meter below our feet. It's a brown color in some people, and it also relates to your DNA, your bone, your blood, and it's sometimes it can be actually next to our heart, between our heart and throat chakra on the one side or the other side of the body. And Chris and I were just talking about how that creates a beautiful sacred geometry, the human macabre, basically.
Well, we're doing this for the maps, but this is kind of what I'll be showing you guys later, is like kind of what it does for you.
It's the apex of the triangle of the human sacred geometry.
So we're reactivating, reawakening this beautiful system. And it doesn't happen by ripping out your chakras.
That's right. So going to the root chakra.
Well, fear, surrendering, survival, and grounding.
That's right. So it's survival. It's a basic instincts. It's home base. It's our freedoms. It's human liberties. Our human basic needs, survival needs, safety, security. It is also associated with a sense of touch because it's so primal, and also the adrenal glands, and that's what we were talking about. That gets so fried with our sense of the adrenaline when our senses are overactivated, overstimulated. That sense of euphoria from removing all our chakras, having a chocolate or a sugar high or something, a drug high. That's that euphoria. We're burning out the adrenals, but we're gonna help you fix that and realign the hormones that are associated with each of the chakras.
And then we have the sacral chakra, next one, which is creativity and sexual energy. Getting your creative spark on, feeling good about yourself, dressing up and taking yourself on a date and feeling good about yourself. It's this kind of energy that I see it as.
That's right. It's a beautiful energy. It's excuse me, dreams and creativity. It's associated also with the organs of the ovaries and the testes, because that's the adrenal glands that the sacral chakra is associated with. Each one of the chakras is associated with a gland, and that's why it's so important to have our chakras. Without that balance, those hormone balances from all the glands in our bodies, we become a wreck. Our human system can't physiologically cope. So that's why it's really important. Moving up to the
That's one solar plexus chakras, your power, control, manipulation, to transmutate fear into power. It's like it gives you a sense of peace now when you have your solar plexus chakra in there. And now the wisdom of your soul can come through you now with your solar plexus chakra in place. You will trust oneself, you have humility now, you'll be spreading more peace, healing your past lives, connecting with your galactic family. It is your sensor, your feeler for danger ahead of you, like in traffic or other people that may not be friendly to go in your